Okay guys, so today we're going to test something. It's called Roundabout Theory. It was created by an Australian professor called Beau Miles. He's also a YouTuber. He hasn't been a professor in a long while. But we're going to test it. But obviously I can't go as this, like some supervillain looking dude. So we got to get into a disguise. And there we are. Now we're in our disguise. Got vest, helmet, boots. Look just like your standard southern blue-collar worker, which is where we're at. We're in the south right now. So let's go hit those roundabouts. Got some copper wire, 26 cents and some steel case, some other stuff, lead in my pockets, but for the most part this is what we got. Crap ton of steel. So that was roundabout one. Let's go see the next one. Alright, so this is everything from the first roundabout. We got some good stuff. We got a saw blade, can turn that into a knife. Got a bit, that's a good bit. Some aluminum. There's a couple cents in there. This piece might be able to forge that into something, depending on whatever it is. But there's some good stuff in there. Alright, so we got 4 new bits, 55 more cents. This is nice. This is nice. This is probably a buck or two. Got this nice ratchet screwdriver. Not screwdriver, ratcheting wrench. Needs to cook in my brain. Talks great. Okay, so for roundabout 3, we got 2 padlocks, one of which is pretty much solid brass, so that's really great. We got 5 cents and a little bit. I think that's a diamond head thingamajigger. But yeah, we're gonna melt this padlock down now. Okay, so this is everything we've gotten from the 3 roundabouts. We got a lot of stuff. Let's run through it, starting worst to best. Random crap, don't really know what that is. Some S-hooks, beat up electronics. I think that's from a very nasty. This is a big fat chunk of steel. I can probably forge that into something. Maybe it's useful. Some fasteners, probably just going to scrap all that. Then we get to some stuff that's more interesting. 2 padlocks. These were both at the last roundabout, which was surprising, but we're going to melt this down and turn it into a ring in a minute here. But first, let's check out. Look at all these tire weights, lots, and go figure. I don't know about these ones, but I know that these 2 are lead. You know what else is lead? This, or at least the tip. You probably shouldn't be using steel case, but I mean, this thing will still probably go through an AK just fine. Then we got the useful stuff, like actually useful, not just to me, because obviously we got more copper bits. I can melt that. You guys probably can't. Bits, useful. We got 5 of them. One's a flathead, so pretty useless, but you know, if you ever run into any flatheads. And we got 4 nice new, well, not nice and definitely not new, but we got 4 Allen wrenches. Then we got 75. 80, 85, 86 cents. We got these 2 nice things. Really nice. Got some aluminum cans. So here's all. Oh yeah, we also got this dope wrench. It's got a ratchet on the one side. Real sick. Then we got this saw blade, which we can turn that into a knife or 2, a pocket knife or 2. But yeah, that's all we got. Okay, guys, so we're saying our last goodbyes to this nice little lock here. What's this? Oh, it says to subscribe to the Mask Maker. Wow, that's really kind of it. Even though we're melting it down, I guess we're making it into something way cooler. Well, I guess I'm grateful it closed my channel before it went away. Alright, so, if you come over here real close, and you can see, I'm holding the lock with this hook. Why am I doing that? Because otherwise it would take the crucible a long time to heat up, and then the metal would heat up. This way I'm directly heating up the metal, and hopefully we'll get a dope shot of the lock falling off of the, what's it called? The bolt. Well, we missed it. Somebody was dinking flick us, so now we got, that hook is no longer part of the lock. Alright, so you can see it's crushing down now. Turning all molten, which is hooray. Great, that's exactly what we want. Metal certainly is spicy today. Very hot. I mean, it always is, but you know. Now it's time to pour. You can see the smoke's coming off, which means it's molten and the zinc is burning off. What's that? I'm gonna leave that there. Grab a glove. Now grab it. Grab this. Okay, that's not fun. We're gonna hold our breath. Oh, and pour. Whew. And I think we got it. That was inconvenient. Let's see. How does it look? Okay. Alright, one of the recycle symbols came out well, one came out not so great. That's okay. We only really need one. Pinky ring is more of like for fun thing. But yeah, we totally have plenty of leftover brass. So drop something in the comments what we should make. Probably just more rings. Maybe we should make something for Beau Miles and send it to him. And now we're dropping it in the water. For kicks and giggles. Woo! And now that water's somewhat hot. Alright, so now we're doing the cleanup, which is just take the bolt cutters. Snip. They all just land right there on the ground. Okay, so as you can see, that left these nubs on the backs, and there's obviously the casting line. So to get rid of that, I've got this grinder. Because it's brass, it's soft, and then bam, it's practically gone in just a matter of seconds. Then you gotta slow down, because you don't want to dig too deep, because that would be no bueno. So the long part about this isn't removing material, it's being careful to not remove too much. Then we take this one, you see how much that is. Remember, about 3 seconds it's gone, and now we just messed up. That's too far in, so that's not good. So we now have to reshape the whole ring. All right, so you can see there's scudgy bits on the inside. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna use Dremel on the inside, get that out. I tried hammering this thing through, which is a ring mandrel, it's steel, to knock out the scudgy bits on the smaller one so we could fit this in. It doesn't look like that hasn't worked at all. It just misshaped the ring. So we're gonna fix that and grind this one out. So, alright, just grinding away. So we'll just see how much better that is. Like, that practically would fit. Got to do a lot more grinding because of the shrinkage, but, you know, we're doing good. All right, so we've got this recycle symbol. We need to cut down around the outside to make it more of a circle. So first, yeah, we're just going to continue grind. You know what? We're going to use the bolt cutters. That's not a good idea. We're going to use them anyway. All right, so now we're making the cut. And there's that much that we just saved and also don't have to grind away. So we're saving time and brass. Which is sick. Crazy to think, just, you know, an hour ago, this was a broken padlock. So we're just torching it and waiting for the lead to melt. Oh, yeah, it's molten there. Now we can adjust the position a little bit, tweak it about. Just want it well centered is all. And that's hot. Alright, so we have this here. We soldered that on, but I don't like the placement. It's a little bit off. So I'm going to blowtorch it and then move it a itty bitty bit with these tweezers. Yeah, so here we are polishing the little ring. Just finished adjusting the other one. Polishing away. Yeah, it's real smooth. Heck yeah. So we managed to find this ring. That went way far. Now we're gonna polish this nasty one. Look how nasty that is, just so y'all see. It's very nasty. Less nasty. Very shiny, see? Beautiful. We're just gonna keep at that until it's perfect. Oh, let's get the top real quick. Recycle. Let's go. Totally visible. And it's much better placement. I'm very pleased with how that went. Alright, cut. Man, they look freaking nice. My fingers don't because they're still covered in polishing compound. But I mean, freaking obscenely shiny ring. This one's not too shabby either. The top is a little bit not so great, but that's probably going to get covered up with something eventually anyway, so it don't really matter. But dang, that looks nice. And we got that from a Roundabout.